What's the greatest day of your life? What is the best 24-hour unit of time you've experienced since you've been on the planet? What would you say? How would you respond? I mean, there have been some extraordinary, joy-filled days in your life. There was the day that you were born, the day when the clock of your life started ticking and you sucked in your first lungful of breath. And the whole adventure, the whole miracle of your existence began. That was an amazing day. There was the day that you took your first step. You went from being immobile to mobile. You were a walker. And your world was never the same. And your mother's world was never the same. There was the day you spoke your first word, and from that day on, you were a talker. Some of you started talking on that day and you haven't come up for air ever since. That was an amazing day. Then there was the day when you got your first job. Do you remember that? First time you got a paycheck and your name was on it. That was a joy-filled, amazing day. There was a day maybe when you went on your first date. You know, when Jean and I started dating, we fought to have firm boundaries on our physical relationship. And we wanted to be committed to dealing with our sexuality in a God-honoring way. And I knew what would be the greatest day of my life. I used to pray that Jesus wouldn't come back before my wedding night, because I knew that would be a great day. There was the day maybe your child was born, the day you met God and experienced forgiveness. These are all incredibly joy-filled days, but I believe that there's another candidate. That this day, today, can be a day filled with joy. If you look at the calendar, it'd be this little square on the calendar today, right now. Not because today is going to be pleasant or easy or pain-free, because maybe it won't be. You know, when you think about it, this day is the only day that you've got. Every other day that's gone before it is irretrievably gone. Will never come back. There are people who spend their whole lives, regretting something that happened on one of those days, or wishing that those days could maybe come back again. And of course, they're all the days that will follow, but they're off in the future someplace. And there are people who sometimes spend their whole lives waiting for what they think might happen on one of those days, or worrying about something that they're afraid is going to happen on one of those days. And if you live that way, looking back and regretting, or looking ahead and waiting and worrying, it will steal your joy. This day right here is God's gift to you. This is the day that counts, right here. That's why the psalmist wrote these words, "This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." It doesn't say yesterday was the day that the Lord has made. That was a good day, wasn't it? It doesn't say tomorrow is the day the Lord will make and we'll be glad and rejoice when tomorrow gets here. It's this day, today.